New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, Jim! Let's go, Jim! This is it. Come on, come on. Lightweight! Lightweight! Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got it. Down low, better play, better pick.
Kind of insulting. It's brave, it's bold of him, but it's like, Jesus Christ, there's levels to this world.
Boxing legends have just reacted to Jake Paul's latest training footage, and their response is shocking the fight world. The YouTuber turned boxer is it again, pulling off bizarre stunts like lifting fake weights, and even dressing up as a fat man to troll online. It's crazy to think he's acting this way with a fight against legend Mike Tyson looming. While Jake is busy goofing off, Mike is putting in serious work, training like he's 25 again. Boxing experts and fans are frustrated with how Jake is treating the biggest fight of his career as a joke. While Tyson is fully focused, pros and pundits are now calling out Jake for his antics, and the backlash is growing fast. Let's break down Jake Paul's epic training fail because this one is hard to miss. Jake recently posted a video of himself supposedly lifting 500 lils, acting like he's preparing for the biggest fight of his life. But here's the catch: fans quickly noticed something wasn't right. The bar wasn't bending at all, and anyone who's done heavy lifting knows that a bar loaded with 500 libs should show some serious flex. In Jake's case, it looked like he was lifting an empty bar with plastic weights slapped on. Fans caught on fast, and the internet exploded with reactions. People were calling him out, accusing him of faking the lift. And honestly, it's not hard to see why. This is just one of many stunts Jake has been pulling recently. Instead of focusing on training and locking in for what is arguably the most important fight of his career, he's been making silly videos like this, dressing up as a fat man and feasting on McDonald's. What's the point? Fans and boxing experts alike are starting to lose patience with Jake's antics, questioning his dedication to the sport. Look at Jake Paul. He doesn't exactly look like someone preparing to step into the ring with Mike Tyson. Right now, he doesn't scream championship-level conditioning. And let's be real, while Jake may have made waves in the boxing world recently, that doesn't mean he's ready to go toe-to-toe with a legend like Tyson. Mike is an absolute beast, both in and out of the ring, and he's not someone you can mess around with. It's wild that Jake isn't taking this fight more seriously. Jake has built his brand as an influencer-turned-boxer, which is fine. But when you're facing a guy like Tyson, you need to put in serious work. Instead, Jake seems more focused on pulling pranks and playing around on social media than actually preparing for what could be the fight of his life. It's like he doesn't even realize what's at stake here. If Jake wants to be taken seriously in the boxing world, especially against someone as iconic as Mike Tyson, he's got to stop the clowning around and start showing real dedication. Right now, he's just not doing that. Jake Paul needs to step it up, big time. Instead of posting fake weightlifting videos and goofing around, he should be out there training like a real fighter. He needs to focus on improving his speed, stamina, technique, everything. Mike Tyson may be older, but he's still a powerhouse, and Jake is treating this fight like a joke. This isn't just any fight, it's Mike Tyson, a legend who dominated the heavyweight division for years. Even at his age, Tyson still has that killer instinct. He's not someone you can take lightly, but Jake seems to think he can coast through this fight on hype and internet fame. Boxing pros and pundits are roasting Jake for his latest fiasco, and honestly, they've had enough. Jake has been riding the wave of fame, hype, and jokes for too long, but at some point, the clown act wears thin. Sure, using humor and trash talk to hype a fight is part of the sport, and we get that, but when you're about to face a legend like Tyson, it's time to get serious. Jake needs to realize this, or face a harsh reality.
Jake fought a guy who was his age and who was also considered a boxer, and he lost. So if you can keep 50-something-year-olds...
You don't think Tyson has a chance?
...and making a living at it, I think that Mike Tyson has a puncher's chance against anybody.
Jake Paul's attitude is rubbing the fight world the wrong way. and boxing pros are voicing their frustration, saying there's no place for his behavior in the sport. Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers of all time, isn't holding back when it comes to calling out Jake. He's been watching Jake's antics from the sidelines and is far from impressed. According to Mayweather, Jake isn't even close to being ready to face a legend like Mike Tyson. In fact, Floyd stated that Jake's behavior resembles that of a toddler rather than a professional athlete. Let's be real, pulling stunts like fake weightlifting and dressing up as a fat man isn't how you prepare for the biggest fight of your career. Floyd Mayweather's message to Jake Paul is clear. If you're going to step into the ring with a legend, you need to bring something real. Mike Tyson isn't just any opponent. He's a man who has dedicated his life to perfecting his craft, destroying competition, and earning his status as the baddest man on the planet. Floyd knows firsthand what it takes to reach the top, and from his perspective, Jake is nowhere near that level. He has been vocal about Jake's childish behavior, emphasizing that the influencer boxer lacks the discipline, focus, and mentality required to face someone like Tyson. As Floyd put it, you can't play boxing. These professionals understand that boxing isn't only about what happens in the ring, it's about the countless hours spent training before even stepping inside.
You think you can knock him out?
Can I ask you a question?
I think there's a very high chance of that.
You think you can knock out Mike Tyson?
He's not the same. He's not the same fighter that he once was, and he knows that.
Stop it, bro.
Alex, you think you could beat up every white guy? What are you talking about?
I think it's a great fight. I think it is a great fight for that exact reason. Me boxing on the outside, him trying to come forward to knock me out. I have one punch power. He has one punch power. Who wins?
When you're surrounded by people urging you to take Mike seriously, you better listen. At 58, Mike Tyson is training like a beast, and there's a reason he's regarded as the greatest boxer of all time. His champion's mindset means he pours every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears into each fight, regardless of the opponent. Even against Jake Paul, Tyson approaches the match as if it's his debut. Just look at his dedication. Iron Mike isn't just showing up, he's here to prove he's still a force to be reckoned with in the boxing ring.
Day two, we're getting ready for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a dangerous man right there. Mike Tyson's training footage stands in stark contrast to Jake Paul's recent sparring struggles, serving as a wake-up call for the YouTuber turned boxer. This performance has caught the attention of the boxing world, with pros chiming in on the fiasco. While a few have commended Jake for finally facing tough opponents, many others, including Joe Rogan, believe he might be in over his head. The fight community is buzzing with opinions, highlighting the significant challenges that lie ahead for Jake as he prepares to step into the ring with Iron Mike. That's all for today. What do you think about this situation? Do you agree with the boxing pros, or do you believe they're being too harsh on Jake Paul? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more boxing news. See you in the next video.